The echoes of our past, particularly the tender vulnerabilities of childhood, often shape the contours of our present. These aren't mere memories. They are energetic imprints, sometimes manifesting as subtle anxieties, persistent self-doubt, or patterns of reaction that feel beyond our control. We carry these wounds, often unconsciously, believing them to be intrinsic parts of who we are. Yet, ancient Buddhist wisdom offers a profound and compassionate pathway, not just to cope with these experiences, but to actively transform them into an unparalleled source of inner strength. It's a journey from fragmentation to wholeness, from reactivity to profound peace. If you've ever wondered why certain moments still awaken emotions that seem far older than the present, this journey begins by gently asking that question rather than running from it. This isn't about erasing the past or denying its impact. It's about understanding its nature, releasing its grip, and cultivating a mind that is resilient, compassionate, and truly free. The Buddha's teachings, born from his own deep inquiry into suffering, provide a timeless framework for this very alchemy. They invite us to look inward with courage, to observe our inner landscape without judgment, and to discover the inherent capacity for healing and growth that resides within each of us. Like the first light of dawn, slowly revealing a landscape hidden by darkness, wisdom doesn't force healing. It patiently illuminates what has always been waiting to be seen. Our journey begins with a clear understanding of these childhood wounds. They are not static entities, but dynamic patterns of thought, emotion, and sensation. Perhaps it was a feeling of not being seen, a sense of inadequacy, or an experience of abandonment. These moments, when processed through a child's developing mind, can create deep grooves in our psyche, influencing our relationships, our self-perception, and our capacity for joy. Buddhist wisdom teaches us about dukkha, often translated as suffering, but more accurately understood as dissatisfaction, unease, or the inherent stress of existence. Our childhood wounds are a potent manifestation of this dukkha, arising from attachment to certain outcomes, aversion to others, and the fundamental misunderstanding of impermanence. We cling to narratives about ourselves and our past, inadvertently perpetuating the pain. A single harsh sentence heard in childhood can quietly become the voice that follows us into adulthood, shaping countless decisions without our awareness. Have you ever noticed that the loudest critic in your mind sometimes sounds like an echo from long ago? The path to transformation is not about fighting these wounds, but about understanding their impermanent nature. Just as a river flows, constantly changing, so too are our thoughts, emotions, and even our sense of self. The illusion of a fixed, wounded self is what keeps us bound. By recognizing that these wounds are not who we are, but rather experiences we have had, we begin to create space for healing. This is the essence of the Buddhist concept of anatta, or non-self, the understanding that there is no permanent, unchanging self, but rather a dynamic, interconnected process. This insight is not nihilistic. It is liberating, revealing that we are not condemned to be defined by our past. The river never argues with the stones it has passed. It simply continues to flow. In the same way, healing begins when we stop identifying ourselves with yesterday's pain and gently return to the present moment. The alchemy of silent discipline is the practical application of this wisdom. It is the crucible in which our pain is transmuted into strength. At its heart lies mindfulness, or sati. This is the practice of paying attention, on purpose, to the present moment, without judgment. When we bring mindful awareness to our inner experience, we begin to observe the sensations, thoughts, and emotions associated with our childhood wounds as they arise. Instead of reacting automatically, we learn to pause, to simply notice. This silent observation creates a vital space between stimulus and response. It allows us to see the wound, not as a personal failing, but as a pattern of energy, a story the mind tells. Within that quiet pause lies a remarkable freedom, the freedom to choose a different response than the one our old conditioning expects. Meditation, particularly samatha vipassana, is the cornerstone of this silent discipline. Samatha, or tranquility meditation, cultivates a calm and focused mind, providing a stable ground from which to observe. As we settle into stillness, the incessant chatter of the mind begins to subside, and we gain a clearer perspective. Vipassana, or insight meditation, then allows us to penetrate the true nature of our experience. We observe the arising and passing of thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, recognizing their impermanence. When a memory or feeling related to a childhood wound surfaces during meditation, we don't push it away or cling to it. We simply observe it, noting its qualities, its intensity, and its eventual dissolution. This repeated practice weakens the habitual patterns of suffering. Much like a path through a field becomes less defined with disuse. At first, this practice may feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. Yet, over time, many discover that the memories lose their power, not because they disappear, but because awareness has become stronger than fear. Crucially, silent discipline also involves cultivating metta, or loving kindness. This is the practice of extending unconditional kindness and compassion, first to ourselves and then to others. For those carrying childhood wounds, self-compassion is revolutionary. It means treating the wounded inner child within us with the same tenderness and understanding we would offer a suffering friend. We acknowledge the pain, validate the experience, and offer ourselves the comfort and acceptance that may have been missing in our past. This isn't self-pity. It's a powerful act of self-healing, nurturing the very parts of ourselves that felt neglected or hurt. Through metta, we learn to hold our pain with kindness, transforming self-criticism into self-acceptance and paving the way for genuine inner peace. Imagine a child who has spent years believing they are unworthy, finally hearing gentle words of reassurance. That child still lives within many of us, patiently waiting to receive the compassion that was once absent. One of the most potent manifestations of unhealed childhood wounds is resentment. It's a heavy burden, a poison we drink, hoping the other person will suffer. Dissolving the roots of resentment is a profound act of liberation, central to the Buddhist path. Resentment often stems from a deep sense of injustice, a feeling that we were wronged, and that the perpetrator should somehow pay. Buddhist wisdom, however, invites us to understand the nature of anger and aversion. These emotions, while understandable, ultimately harm the one who holds them. They keep us tethered to the past, preventing us from moving forward, like carrying a burning coal in the hope of throwing it at another. Resentment continues to wound the one holding it long before it reaches anyone else. Forgiveness, in the Buddhist context, is not about condoning harmful actions or forgetting what happened. It is about releasing ourselves from the prison of anger and bitterness. It's a gift we give to ourselves. When we forgive, we acknowledge the pain, but we choose to let go of the desire for retribution and the emotional entanglement with the past event or person. This process can be challenging, requiring immense courage and patience. It often involves understanding that the person who caused the wound was themselves suffering, acting from their own ignorance or pain. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it helps us to see them as part of the interconnected web of existence, rather than isolated villains. As this understanding deepens, something unexpected begins to emerge. The energy once spent protecting old wounds slowly becomes available for something new, a quiet strength that cannot be taken away. And it is there that the next stage of the Buddhist path truly begins. Cultivating equanimity is another vital aspect of dissolving resentment. Equanimity is a balanced state of mind, free from attachment and aversion. It means accepting things as they are, without being swayed by personal preferences or judgments. When we practice equanimity, we recognize that life inevitably brings both pleasant and unpleasant experiences. We learn to meet both with a steady heart, understanding that clinging to the pleasant or resisting the unpleasant only amplifies suffering. This doesn't mean indifference. It means a profound sense of inner balance that allows us to navigate life's challenges, including the lingering effects of past wounds, with grace and wisdom. Imagine standing beneath a tree during changing seasons. The leaves bloom, flourish, fade, and fall, yet the tree remains deeply rooted. Equanimity invites us to become like that tree, grounded enough to witness life's changing seasons without losing ourselves within them. By cultivating equanimity, the sharp edges of resentment begin to soften, and its roots lose their hold. As we engage in these practices, a remarkable shift occurs. We begin reclaiming inherent stillness. Beneath the layers of conditioning, the narratives of our wounds, and the ceaseless activity of the mind, lies a profound, unchanging stillness. This is our true nature, our original mind, often referred to as Buddha nature. It is a state of pure awareness, clarity, and peace, untouched by the vicissitudes of life. Our childhood wounds and the suffering they cause are like clouds obscuring the sun. The sun is always there, shining brightly, even when hidden from view. Many people spend years searching for peace in achievements, relationships, or possessions, only to discover that what they were seeking had quietly existed within them all along. The practice is not creating peace. It is remembering where it has always been. Reclaiming this inherent stillness involves recognizing that our true self is not the wounded self, nor the angry self, nor the anxious self. These are temporary states, like waves on the ocean. The ocean itself, vast and deep, represents our inherent stillness. Through mindfulness and meditation, we learn to identify less with the waves and more with the ocean. We discover that peace is not something to be achieved or acquired. It is something to be uncovered, to be remembered. It is always present, waiting for us to turn our attention inward. The next time anxiety rises or an old memory returns, gently ask yourself, am I the wave or am I the ocean beneath it? Even this simple question can begin to loosen the grip of old conditioning. This stillness is not passive. It is a dynamic source of strength. From this place of inner calm, we can respond to life's challenges with greater wisdom and compassion. We are no longer driven by old patterns of reaction, but can choose our responses consciously. This is the essence of living in the present moment, not as an escape from the past, but as an integration of all experiences into a unified, peaceful awareness. The wounds don't disappear, but their power to define and control us diminishes. They become part of our story, but not the entirety of our being. What once triggered immediate fear may now be met with a single mindful breath. That pause, though it seems small, is where true transformation quietly begins. Walking the path of the awakened mind is the culmination of this transformative journey. It means integrating these profound insights and practices into every aspect of our daily lives. It's not just about what happens on the meditation cushion, but how we engage with the world, with others, and with ourselves. An awakened mind is one that sees clearly, acts compassionately, and lives with wisdom. Its greatest test is often found in ordinary moments, in a difficult conversation, an unexpected disappointment, or the choice to respond with kindness when anger feels easier. This path is guided by the Noble Eightfold Path, which includes ethical conduct, sila, mental discipline, samadhi, and wisdom, panna. Ethical conduct means living in a way that causes no harm, cultivating kindness, honesty, and generosity. When we act ethically, we create positive karma and foster a sense of inner integrity that further supports healing. Mental discipline, through mindfulness and meditation, continues to refine our awareness and strengthen our capacity for stillness. And wisdom, or panna, is the deep understanding of the true nature of reality, impermanence, suffering, and non-self. This wisdom is not intellectual knowledge, but a direct, experiential insight that liberates us from delusion. Like three supporting pillars, these qualities strengthen one another. Wisdom guides our actions, ethical living steadies the heart, and meditation allows both to deepen through direct experience. Compassion in action, or karuna, becomes a natural outflow of an awakened mind. Having transformed our own suffering, we develop a profound empathy for the suffering of others. We understand that everyone is navigating their own wounds and challenges, and this understanding fosters a desire to alleviate pain, both our own and that of the world. This doesn't mean becoming a doormat. It means acting from a place of strength, clarity, and genuine care. Sometimes, the greatest expression of compassion is simply listening without judgment. Other times, it is setting healthy boundaries while still wishing another person freedom from suffering. Both can arise from the same compassionate heart. The journey of transforming childhood wounds into inner strength through ancient Buddhist wisdom is not a linear one, nor does it have a definitive endpoint. It is a continuous process of learning, growing, and deepening our understanding. There will be moments of clarity and moments of struggle. There may even be days when you wonder if you've made any progress at all. Yet, If you pause and look back, you may notice that the things which once consumed you now pass through your mind like passing clouds. That quiet change is easy to overlook, but it is often the clearest sign that healing is taking root. With each step, with each moment of mindful awareness, with each act of self-compassion, we are building an unshakable foundation of inner strength. We are not just healing, we are evolving, becoming more resilient, more compassionate, and more authentically ourselves. The wounds, once sources of pain, become teachers, guiding us toward a profound and lasting peace. They become the very ground from which our deepest wisdom and strength emerge, allowing us to live a life of purpose, presence, and genuine freedom. Perhaps this is one of Buddhism's greatest insights. The very experiences we wish had never happened can, when met with awareness and compassion, become the doorway to awakening. The past no longer imprisons us. It quietly becomes part of the path that leads us home to ourselves. If this teaching has touched your heart, consider subscribing to continue this journey with us. Share this video with someone who may be carrying unseen childhood wounds, because a single moment of wisdom can plant the seed of a lifetime of healing. And remember, no matter how long the road has been, every mindful breath is a step toward freedom.